Okay, thank you for liking and subscribing. Thank you for clicking the little bell. Welcome to another episode of What's Going On? What's Going On? Now, today we're going to have a lightning round. Well, we did miss Evan Rachel Wood's birthday. Sorry, Evan. Sorry. It wasn't that big of a day, so I really didn't know. I just found this out because I saw this. So look at this story she has. If you want to do something nice for my birthday, call the DA, leave a message, and ask what is being done about the Brian Warner case. Nothing is being done because he didn't do anything. Sorry, Evan. Happy belated birthday. There's your fucking birthday present. Nothing is going to be done because Marilyn Manson didn't do anything. I don't know why this is so difficult for these people to understand. And that's because, what was her name? Ashley Morgan Smithline. She's already crossed. She's a fucking rat. Just like all of those people, they're all rats. Every single one of them. And once the boat starts filling with water, those rats are going to jump off the ship. It's only a matter of time. Evan Rachel Wood, once they have Evan Rachel Wood in an interrogation room, she's going to sing like a bird. That's what she's going to do. And she'll turn over on Ilma Gore, Scissor Sister. No doubt in my mind. There's no honor among thieves. Ashley Morgan Smithline already crossed. So it's only a matter of time before this house of cards comes falling down. So in honor of Evan Rachel Wood's birthday that we don't care about, here we're going to go with some fucking photos here because it's very simple. Happy belated birthday, Evan Rachel Wood. Happy belated birthday, Evan Rachel Wood. Happy belated birthday, Evan Rachel Wood. And then we got the famous tape here. Here it is. You can see her right there, doing the Nazi salute. Happy belated birthday, Evan Rachel Wood. And now we come to this. I started the Phoenix Act and put together a very dedicated, hardworking team of survivors. Ugh. We campaigned for almost 2 years to ensure victims of domestic violence had more time to report their crimes so that maybe other victims wouldn't be turned away with a mountain of evidence. Fine. Like we were. It passed unanimously. What do you mean? You have no evidence. You had one photo in that entire fucking bullshit documentary. One. And then you had another photo of you doing your own scarification. It's your fault. Nothing in this mountain of evidence. None of it is evidence, and there isn't a mountain. So I don't know what the hell you're talking about. And we're going to end it here. You can see it. We found another one. Another story where Evan Rachel Wood is literally praising Marilyn Manson. And this keeps on happening. It just keeps on happening. Why? Because the internet is written in ink. We all know that now. Evan Rachel Wood obviously doesn't know that. And I don't understand why these people, they just go on with their lie. But then again, I can't understand it because they have to keep lying. Once you lie and you get that deep, they have to keep lying and they have to keep lying. So, from People magazine, Evan Rachel Wood defends Marilyn Manson breakup. The actress calls claims of him kicking her brother out of their home completely false. Evan Rachel Wood is sick of the false reports circulating about why she and Marilyn Manson broke up. Manson and I both decided to take some time apart so we could concentrate on work. Someone used that opportunity to kick us while we were down and sell a completely false story, the actress 21 explains in a statement exclusively to People. Stories of the couple splitting in a bitter fight over Wood's brother Ira, who had been living with the pair, getting kicked out of the guest house by Manson, 39, started popping up this week. Manson owns the guest house he lives in. My brother has never stayed there, and the person that said such horrible things about Manson being controlling, and emotionally abusive, that's you. That's you. You're the one that said those things in 2022 or 21. You're the one that said all those things. So now he's not. Back then he wasn't. When was this? 2008. So back then in 2008, he wasn't controlling and emotionally abusive. Well, thank you. Thank you, Evan, for letting us all know that. Helping us all figure out that you're full of shit. Thank you. Manson has been by my side and taking care of me through the best and worst times. I love him as a person and as an artist. I will always be proud to have been part of that. Well, not after you met Scissor Sister Ilma Gore, I'll tell you that shit. If any more attacks are made on us, it is the act of a desperate, selfish person who is angry to no longer be a part of my life. So that means it's pretty obvious we can put that on you, Evan. You're mad at Marilyn Manson because you're no longer a part of his life. So you had to start this whole fucking spiel, all these lies, and then we go and find articles like this. Jeez. No further comment will be made, and we request our privacy at this time. Manson and Wood began dating in December 2006. So that's the end of that. And I'll say it again, and I always say this. Evan Rachel Wood, do you think that the internet is written in pencil? Do you not understand that we find these stories? And when I say we, I don't even mean me. So many people send me all this stuff. You have so many people out there that are proving that you're full of shit, Evan. You have no idea how badly you're fucked. No idea. Okay, now let's get into this article with Evan Rachel Wood. This is from Postwoke on medium.com. Now, I believe that this is an interview of the Manson cases, the person that always sends me a whole bunch of stuff. Huge shout out to them. So I wanted to get this article out there for you to see. I used to believe Evan Rachel Wood. Now I fight for Marilyn Manson. Lisa Doe, an online Marilyn Manson investigator, used to believe Evan Rachel Wood. Now leads a campaign for due process. In February of 21, Marilyn Manson was accused of sexual abuse by multiple women, with the most prominent accuser being his ex-fiancée, Evan Rachel Wood. A year later, Manson posted a damning defamation lawsuit he filed in Los Angeles Superior Court on his Twitter, accusing Wood of conspiracy to smear his name by recruiting multiple women to partake in a #MeToo attack. And that really should be it, bro. That should be it right there. The fact that she recruited people. These people didn't come up by themselves. It didn't just happen the way that it's supposed to, the way that the truth actually does. When the truth comes out, the truth comes out. That isn't what happened here. And just the fact that we're still going all on this, and it's already proven that she recruited people. Dude. Since then, internet lawtubers and online journalists who side with the presumption of innocence have been following the case. These lawtubers, Legal Bites, Southern Law, Andrea Burkhart, Heir of Justice, Law and Lumber, ring ethos by placing more emphasis on the objective versus the subjective. Of course, they can also become a bit spicy, like when one attorney on a YouTube stream called out a Manson accuser's white privilege. Lisa Doe, a Twitter user, has been a pivotal source in obtaining documents published by Howard King, Manson's lawyer. Doe even broke the J. Ellwanger story, in which the lawyer of one of Manson's core accusers, Ashley Morgan Smithline, has potentially been running a legal scam. But when Doe first heard the accusations of sexual abuse against Manson in the media, she believed Evan Rachel Wood. I thought, oh, it's just Evan Rachel Wood pulling an Amber Heard type of situation, Doe said. But then I heard multiple women were accusing him, 12 to 16, this inflated number that we all now know. I relied on what the media was telling me to be accurate. Well, that was a horrible mistake. Doe says she continued to follow the headlines, but nothing about Manson really turned up. During the dawn of the Depp v. Heard era is when she began to think critically about the Manson saga. Upon initial investigation into Warner v. Wood, Doe started off with one question. Okay, so how many accusers are there really? She says. I found quickly that when I tried to piece together the Manson timeline, every article had a different number of people. I think CBS News had 16, another source said 12. Doe then looked at Evan Rachel Wood's Instagram post and saw where Wood accused Lindsay Usich, aka Manson's current wife, of blackmailing her. Doe learned that the alleged incident happened in 2007 when Wood was 20. On December 19th, I had to file a police report after I was alerted to threats made by Leslie Lane and Lindsay Usage official, Brian's wife, for conspiring to release photos of me when I was underage, after being given large amounts of drugs and alcohol. So you were given them. Why? You didn't need to do them. What do you mean given? What did they like hold your fucking arm there while they injected the heroin or something? Did they hold your mouth while you were smoking meth or what, dude? Would they hold your mouth open and like force you to drink liquor? What kind of bullshit is that? That's such bullshit. After Brian performed on Halloween in Las Vegas to ruin my career and shut me up, the conversation which took place on a Discord channel read as such. Wood called herself underage, Doe says, and that's what got my wheels turning. I realized Wood and the other accusers were only using buzzwords. They weren't really saying anything. I mean, they're saying Manson tortured them and various other things on social media, but they also don't really say anything. Doe took the photo Wood posted on Instagram with the purported police report and used the Google Lens. It was then she found the department that used the same police report. After 2 phone calls, she found there was no active or referred criminal case. Doe requested a copy of the police report and found that the incident report, not a police report, states it was unfounded. This is from the Manson cases on Twitter. When I started looking into the Marilyn Manson accusations, one accusation caught my eye, which is the accusation against blackmail via Marilyn Manson's wife and a friend, Leslie. When I saw this screenshot and knowing they are typically public information, I started there. Doe believes this redefining of terms and the heavy emphasis on buzzwords is what's pushing the campaign against Manson. For example, grooming, a term commonly considered an act of pedophilia, is being used by a significant amount of the Manson accusers, who say they were groomed when they were well into their 20s. And this observation of warped semantics isn't just limited to the Manson case. Beth Mann argues society is being groomed into believing rape and incest are the only acceptable reasons to have an abortion. Okay, well, I don't want to talk about abortion, so. In addition to the weaponization of terminologies, Doe feels the cultural and political shift of #MeToo is ruining feminism. We're starting to see this pseudo-feminism that's not about equality, Doe says. They're forgetting that in the equation, I consider myself a feminist, but to believe a woman who cries victimhood without proof just because they post a claim on social media, I'm supposed to default to that. It's a weird stance to take. Like with any community, there's always a level of toxicity. Like Mansonites who reduce Wood down to a 2-dimensional gold digger, this is not Doe's style, for she has pondered the point many Wood supporters shout. Evan is a well-known actress with nothing to gain, but that is also 2D, no? Well, I think it's very easy to comment on that. Evan Rachel Wood doesn't want to be seen as just Marilyn Manson's girlfriend. That's what a lot of people know her as. I mean, she has movies and she's done stuff, but essentially she's just an actress that dated rock star Marilyn Manson. And I think that's one part of it. That's one part of it. The other part is that Marilyn Manson is now married. And of course, jealousy, envy, so I think the motives for this happening are very, very obvious. When asked specifically what she believes Wood's motivations are, Doe says, without more information or context, it's hard to know what Wood's motivations are. On the one hand, she seems to believe what she is saying, but on the other hand, she's also not infallible. Doe cites the alleged fake FBI letter listed as evidence in Manson's lawsuit. Indeed, Wood does clap back with a defense saying she didn't know the FBI letter was fake. Oh my God. Of course she didn't. Of course she didn't. Of course she didn't. However, Wood provides no crystal explanation of the faux document. Wood says she believed it to be true when she got it. Doe says, but Wood's excuse doesn't answer the who, what, when, where, and how. Well, the who is very simple. Scissor Sister, Ilma Gore. Very simple. And there's a letter, of course. We've all seen that. For context, a real FBI agent's name was forged on the fabricated FBI letter, and said agent has gone on record saying she didn't produce or notarize the faux document. I can see Wood's motivations going both ways, Doe said. Maybe Wood really does believe what she is saying, or perhaps she is someone with a revisionist history in her mind. The Manson sleuth believes the mainstream media is manipulating the current climate of Me Too for clout. Yeah, you think? Duh. It seems like the media has turned into a business and a campaign rather than a news organization. They are out for clicks, and clicks make money. Doe recalls a few months back when she was looking into the Manson case details. She could see on Google that publications were paying ad money for one to click on Manson accusation stories so they could make more ad money. And then we see here, literally spending ad money to get people to click on the article. Websites make money with views per post. You don't need to even click on the ads. Scroll by 5 ads. They make money each scroll. It's a money-making venture whether the accusations be true or not. When asked if she could say anything to Manson, Doe replies, "I would just apologize for society listening to the rumors over the facts first." If you're interested in following the Manson Wood case, Doe is a great source of information. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I'm going to put it there. I don't have it here, but you can see it right there. The Manson case is on Instagram. And then let me see if I do have the Twitter here. I know there was like a tweet. And there's I don't have it. I'll go to Twitter and get it, and then you can see it right there. I went to Twitter and got it for you. But that's the Manson cases on Twitter. Huge shout out to them. They send me so much stuff. Amazing person, the Manson cases behind that. I have nothing but positive things to say about them. And really, I think this story right here, I'm going to end it here, where you see a person literally believe the mainstream first, because of course her name's Lisa, so it's a woman. And granted, like even my mother believed the Johnny Depp thing before I showed her the audios. So women, yes, they will tend, sorry ladies, they will tend to believe those things. It's like, oh my God, that's horrible. Yeah, you know, they will tend, and that's just the truth. Even my subscribers know that. But like for me, my mom was like, oh, did you hear those things Johnny Depp did? Did you hear him? And I'm like, really? Okay, well, I'm going to show you some audios. And then I showed her the audios of Amber Heard screaming and shit at him and going off on him. And she was like, oh my God, wow, that woman is the abuser. I know, I can't even believe that. And that's what happened here as well. And can you blame them for that? No. Like, I don't blame anybody for being tricked by the mainstream media, because that's what the mainstream media does. They lie. They'll put anything out just to get clicks, whether it's true or not. They don't give a shit. And at least we have people that are now coming to their senses. And not only this Lisa person, but, you know, like for her to go from a mainstream media believing to actually wanting to be on Marilyn Manson's side, that's huge. That's so huge. But I think that there's also a lot of women that are my subscribers that they originally believed, whether it was Amber Heard or Evan Rachel Wood. And now, after seeing the evidence, after seeing the truth, they can really tell, oh, okay, we know who the abusers are. Okay, thank you for liking and subscribing. Thank you for staying with me this long. We will catch you next time.